Joe, can you do me a favor? Just check to make sure that green light is on there.
Like,
It would be.
Call to order for the Town of St. John Town Council meeting for July 23rd, 2025. Could we please stand for the, I'm sorry, can we have the call to order?
Yes. Mike Bovat,
Present?
Christian Jorgensen.
Present.
Ann Oster. Present. Wayne Pondinas.
present.
Gerald Swett.
Present.
Bill Manasopoulos.
Here.
Joe Svetnoff. Here. And Beth Hernandez, present.
Could we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll have a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You could remain standing for just a moment. Let's keep the people in Texas in mind, please. Thank you. You may be seated.
God bless Texas.
At this time, we have a special guest speaker I'd like to introduce. He has a few words he would like to say. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Donald Trump, Jr.
Great to be here in St. John. Been investing here for quite some time, and it's truly been a pleasure. Just want to say, working with the new town council, just a great dynamic shift in getting things done for us, trying to invest back into American communities. It isn't flyover country for us, and Beth, thank you for all the help we're chicken with everything. So we're just really excited to be here, to be able to do something like this that's so beneficial to the town, giving back these easements to be able to generate a lot of great, fresh, clean water for the town. I think it's something that's going to be great for everyone. So we're really excited to be here investing in Indiana, and just thank you for the incredible welcome. It's been absolutely awesome. So with that, thank you again for the incredible welcome. It's just great to be here. And to that,
See you.
So what we do have here from Mr. Trump Jr. is a water agreement from the parcel of property that's been annexed in. Mr. Trump, I'd like to thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to attend our town council meeting tonight. We're honored to have you here and fortunate that your group has chosen to partner with St. John and invest in the future of our community. The initiative that you have taken in seeking out new utility infrastructure for St. John is truly appreciated. With that being said, the chair will entertain a motion to accept the water rights and easement agreement and authorize the town president to sign. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Mr. President, I second.
I have a motion, I have a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Any other comments at this time?
Yeah, I'd like to make a comment to Mr. Trump. I would like to echo Mike's comments and my colleagues, and personally thank you for helping to develop our water infrastructure. It really means a lot to me, as I have been involved with the town for quite some time, not only as an employee, but now serving as a councilman. And you're taking a great interest, I'm taking a great interest in the water infrastructure. Again, it's an honor to meet you, and your colleagues, thank you. Thank you for taking St. John and making that a place to redevelop our town and help with the infrastructure. Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne. These guys are doing all the real work. I'm just the guy. I came here to get away from the heat in Florida. It's worse here. What's going on? I just wanted one day reprieve. I couldn't even get that.
And it was nice meeting you. Thank you.
Likewise, thank you.
All right. With that then, if Mr. Trump and your associates, again, we truly, on behalf of St. John, we thank you. Thank you for believing in St. John. All right. And with that, we're going to continue on with the agenda here. I'd like to move to item 5, approval of the minutes for July 9th, 2025 Town Council meeting. Do I have a motion for approval of the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Item 6, agenda items. A, financial matters of the corporation. Request to purchase. There are a total of 1 request to purchase and the combined total of $7,095.62 for approval. Beth, would you care to comment on that, or?
Sure, it was just for some internet repairs between Town Hall and Public Safety Building. It was an emergency repair.
Thank you for that. Do I have a motion for the request to purchase?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Number 2, accounts payable voucher dated July 23rd, 2025, representing payment for payroll, supplies, services, and equipment rendered to the town of St. John, the combined total of $1,848,825.29. Do I have a motion?
I'll second.
I have a motion, I have a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Item number 7, ordinances and resolutions. A, motion to approve ordinance 1871, an ordinance to establish a fire merit board commission for the town of St. John, Lake County, Indiana, all pursuant to Indiana Code 36-8-35, ET-SEQ, and all matters related thereto.
That's
Did you want to?
yeah. I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 1871 on first reading.
Okay, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Mr. President, motion to suspend the rules.
We have a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance 1871. Do I have a motion? I have a motion, I have support,
I'll second.
and I have a second. So motion to approve ordinance 1871. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Suspend the rules.
I'm sorry, all those in favor to suspend the rules say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 1871 on second reading.
I have a motion, do I have a second? I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Thank you, Vice President Jorgensen. Item 8, Town Council action. A, Board appointments, Community Gardens Committee. We have 3 individuals, Gerald Hahn, Antoinette Duddy, and Marla Durnay. And I hope I had the correct pronunciation on all those names. Do I have a motion to appoint?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Item 9, reports and correspondence. At this time, we do have some other dignitaries in the audience. I'd like to take the opportunity to represent our state senator, Dan Durno. Dan, if you could please stand. State Senator. And we also have in attendance tonight our Lake County Republican Chairman, Randy Niemeyer. Randy?
And if I might add, Mr. Niemeyer sits on the county council for South County, as well as being chairman.
That is true. Thank you for that, Vice President Jorgensen. Any other comments from my colleagues on the town council?
Well, Mr. President, we do have Leanne Angerman on behalf of Jim Banks as well in attendance. I think I see her back there.
Leanne, can you please stand?
Sorry, Leanne, I didn't see you.
I apologize, yes.
You should never sit in the back, Leanne.
Leanne, could you just stand one more time? Leanne is our vice chair.
No, stand up, Leanne.
For the Republican Party. Thank you so much. Thank you for that, Beth.
Oh, no problem.
Any other town council? If not, on behalf of the council, I would like to take this opportunity to say a special thanks for the event we just had with Donald Trump Jr. And I'd like to thank cordially St. John Police Department and the Chief Flores. I'd like to thank the St. John Fire Department, Chief Adams. I'd also like to thank the Northwest Regional SWAT Team, Lake County Sheriff's Department, the Porter County Sheriff's Department, the Indiana State Police, East Chicago Public Police Department, the United States Secret Service, and Site Agent Steve Jones. Thank them very much. Could we give a round of applause for their efforts today? Clerk Treasurer Beth Hernandez,
Nothing this evening.
Town Manager Billy.
No report.
Thank you. Public comment, we have one public comment. Mr. Randy Niemeyer, could you come forward, please, and just state your name? Just the formality there, Mr. Randy.
And I'd like to know where you live, sir.
Okay, enough. Randy Niemeyer, 13610 Ivy Street, Cedar Lake, Indiana. Lake County Councilman for the 7th District. And thank you for that introduction, Christian.
You're welcome.
It's much appreciated. So I have a few things, if it would please the chair, if I could pass these out. So Senate Enrolled Act 1 created a lot of stir and excitement all around the state with its passage of uncertainty when it comes to local government funding impacts all the way down the line. And myself and County Financial Director Scott Schmall, we've been digging into this thing and trying to pull out the nuts and bolts of it. And we actually have a really great opportunity here in Lake County. And just to sum it up, because I don't want you to hit me with the bell, did you turn that little timer over, Mike?
I always do.
Okay.
I actually reduced it by 20 seconds for you, Randy.
So politician time should be 3 minutes equals about 10 minutes, right? So
That's lawyer
in
time.
2013, but I'll speak in trucker talk, so we're good there. In 2013, when Lake County adopted a local income tax, there was a law that was passed prior to that that mandated that 1% of that go to property tax replacement credits. And then the 0.5 is divided in half, 0.25 to CDET, which is Community Economic Development, and then 0.25 to Public Safety Lit. At the end of 2027, with the enactment of SEA 1, that PTRC requirement of that 1% of the income tax rolls off. So what does that mean for Lake County? Well, right now, Lake County has a certified levy of about $195 million. We only collect of property taxes about $35 million of that, because $160 million represents 1% of the income tax is used to replace that, and then you see it on your property tax bills in parentheses as a credit. That credit will roll off at the end of 27, but by doing that, Lake County no longer needs that 1% of the income tax. So what we're doing is formulating a government reform and restructuring over the next 2 budget cycles that will lead us into that will help us to reduce our reliance on the property tax levy by utilizing miscellaneous fee and grant funds to parcel out expenses where it's allowable that are currently being picked up by the general fund, as well as looking at opportunities to work with legislators like Senator Durnell to see if we can gain some flexibility within certain sorts of funds to give us more autonomy when it comes to those user fee funds. But on top of that, that restructure includes a pretty major reduction departmentally across the board, utilizing the technology that we already own through software systems to streamline government. And what I have here is two things: an outline that's about a 10,000-foot view of our SEA1 implementation, and then I have a new document that I just completed 2 days ago that I sent off to Council President Sid, that Christian was on the Lake County Council at the time when they adopted a county government efficiency committee. What we're looking to do is to reinstall that, but lift it up to something that's a lot more direct with a clearer vision and clear outcomes, measurables, key performance indicators. So we're really creating a new business model around this whole process. But by doing this and the county reducing its dependence on the property tax levy, it's going to help to relieve some of the stress on the taxpayers in every community in Lake County by lowering 1% of that income tax and giving municipalities the space they need to operate. So these are things that we're working on in this budget cycle, next budget cycle, to prepare ourselves for 27 and 28. So I'd like to hand these out if that's okay, Mike, and you can pass them around.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. And thank you for all you're doing here. It was exciting to see Mr. Trump here. It's a great time in St. John. You guys are doing a great job. I love to see what's happening here, and can't wait to see what the next chapter brings. I think it's going to be really exciting. But anytime you need me, you all know how to reach me.
I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so
Andy.
much.
Thanks for your work.
With Mr. Durnall? Senator, if you could just,
Sure. Mr. President, members of the council, Madam Clerk Treasurer, thank you for letting me speak just for a minute or two.
Yes.
My name is Dan Durnell. I live at 9905 Prairie Avenue in Highland. St. John is in my district. And to echo a little bit of what Councilman Niemeyer said, we are working on Senate Bill 1. As you know, I voted against it. I've heard from Councilman Jorgensen. We talked a bit. President Bolat, you and I talked about it, and we're going to be working on this. I know I've engaged a couple of our representatives along with Senator Niemeyer. We're going to see what we can do at the very least, and I don't think that I'm just for smoothing the edges. I'm not, because I believe it's going to cost most people more money, specifically in Lake County, than what they're paying now. So your tax burden is going to be more. So please let me know if you have any ideas, any concerns, and Beth, by all means, give me a holler.
You're right.
Yeah. So I mean, I've seen this, and that's why I voted. I talked to Scott Schmall, and if you don't know who Scott is, he's our financial director for the state, not the state, the county. We've met with some of our analysts downstate, and we're going to keep moving in that direction. And I think with partners like Councilman Niemeyer, the county council, you, and other towns, we could get something done. So again, thank you very much. Please let me know what you need from me, and I'll do the best I can to represent our vested interests in St. John and, of course, District 1.
It took a lot of courage, Dan, for you to do that, and I think everybody in 92 counties appreciates that.
Well, thank you. We almost were able to get it stopped. It was a 27-22 vote, but it is what it is. And I think what the governor has done is trying to do is noble, but I don't think he understands Lake County. And I've made that clear to him. But I think he's willing to look at some things to see if we can fix them. So I have a lot of hope in that, and I'm looking forward to see what we could do. So again, thank you very much.
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Senator Denault.
President Bovat, Council, my name's Randy Palmetier. I'm the business manager for the Northwest Indiana Building Trade Unions. I want to first thank the council for inviting me to this, to be here today. I was able to speak with Don Trump Jr. about economic development, which has no party lines in my eyes. Putting people to work is what we should be doing, so I appreciate that. Thanks for having me today. A lot of great things are happening for my members right now. Everybody's working. Everybody's happy, so I commend the Trump administration for what they are doing. We can see what's happening as far as jobs go. So with that, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate to know that the unions are grateful for what President Trump and the Trump administration is doing. Thank you. And for Senator Denault, I know our clerk treasurer has been very attentive with Senate Bill 1 and has great concerns, as do many of the council members. Without that, I'll move to item 11 on the agenda. Any other comments? Randy, did you have anything else, or no? Item 11, adjournment.
I got one more thing to say.
Absolutely, Councilman.
For all the people that were here before the meeting started, we had a tremendous amount of good food provided by Prime Steakhouse, Peter and Paul. They did a fantastic job. For everybody that's sitting up in the front, you partook in that. I think they did an excellent job, and they should be mentioned for it.
Thank you for that, Councilman.
Absolutely.
With that, we move to item 11, adjournment. Do I have a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
A second?
I second.
I have a motion, I have a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion, count is 5-0. We are adjourned.
Well, okay, well done.
That was awesome.
The what?
Talk to Mike Bovat, President.